explained that lust covers knowledge and that ignorance binds us to the material world. So, dutiful detached work or karma yoga is the means given to attain transcendental knowledge. Chapter 3 in the explains about transcendental knowledge. That being transcendental knowledge allows us or elevates us from Skam Karma Yoga to Niskam Karma Yoga and our intelligence strength to overcome all the lusty desires. So such intelligence also we get is spiritual intelligence, and having the power to purify our consciousness from passion to goodness. So in this chapter 4, what is transcendental knowledge? So because chapter 3 ends at that position where transcendental knowledge is glorified. So then the question is that what is transcendental knowledge and how it is received. Okay. So to perform the highest level of karma yoga, surrendering all works to Krishna, that is the karma yoga, one must know who Krishna is. So chapter 4 will provide this knowledge. What knowledge? That what is transcendental knowledge, how it is received, and how to surrender all things to Krishna, like that. Okay, so first 10 shloka is about transcendental knowledge about Krishna, and then 11 to 15 applying transcendental knowledge, then 16 to 24 understanding karma on the platform of jnana. Further sacrifices lead to transcendental knowledge, then 34 to 42 conclusion. Okay, so Krishna is absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead who comes to the world to protect eternal dharma. One who knows this is actually liberated. So first, yesterday we did first shloka, first 1 to 3, the theme is that ancient origin of Bhagavad-Gita and qualification to receive. The history of Bhagavad-Gita and who can understand or receive Bhagavad-Gita and how it is received. So Krishna explains that science of work explained in chapter 2 and chapter 3 is very old and authorized, and he gave this knowledge to Vivaswan, and then the supreme science was received through disciple succession. Okay, so that is the answer, that how it is received. But in the course of time, the succession was broken. So then Krishna is saying that again I am telling this to Arjuna. Who is qualified to receive the transcendental knowledge, transcendental science? So devotee friend who like Arjuna. Okay. So text number 2. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदु साकाले नेह महता योगनष्टा परन्तप. This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. It is clearly stated that the Gita was especially meant for the saintly kings because they were to execute its purpose in ruling over the citizens. Okay, certainly Bhagavad Gita was never meant for the demoniac person who would dissipate its value for no one's benefit and would devise all types of interpretation according to the personal whims. So Bhagavad Gita knowledge is for the saintly kings. Why? Because that knowledge they can utilize in ruling over the citizens. So how they will rule? If they will rule as per Bhagavad Gita, then they will make good citizens. Okay, but if this knowledge is with demonic people, then what they will do? They will dissipate its value for no one's benefit and would devise all types of interpretation according to personal whims. So that is why it is not given to demonic mentality people. As soon as the original purpose was scattered by the motives of the unscrupulous commentators, there arose the need to re-establish the disciplic succession. Okay. 5,000 years ago, it was detected by the Lord himself that the disciplic succession was broken, and therefore he declared that the purpose of the Gita appeared to be lost. Krishna himself declared that, and he himself detected. In the same way, at the present moment also, there are so many editions of the Gita, especially in English. Prabhupada is saying there are many versions of Bhagavad-Gita, but almost all of them are not according to authorized disciplic succession. So there are innumerable interpretations rendered by different mundane scholars, but almost all of them do not accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, although they make a good business on the words of Sri Krishna. So Prabhupada is saying that many people are there today who are who are providing their commentary, commenting on the Gita, but they don't accept Sri Krishna. That's their problem. They don't accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but they are copying everything from Krishna, and all the words of Krishna they are using. So that is there, but they are not accepting Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. Okay. So this spirit is demoniac, because demons do not believe in God but simply enjoy the property of the Supreme. So that's a demonic mentality, that people don't accept Krishna but they use Krishna's property. Okay, so that's not very good idea. Prabhupada is saying it should not be done. Okay. Okay. Bhagavad Gita is the words of Krishna, and many people are making business out of it. That's what Prabhupada is saying. So people should not make that. But in Bhagavad Gita always should be understood in the disciplic succession. Okay. Since there is a great need of an edition of the Gita in English, as it is received by the Parampara disciplic succession system, an attempt is made here to fulfill this great want. So at present there is no such version of Gita, so Prabhupada is saying it is very necessary to present a authorized version of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita accepted as it is a great boon to humanity. But if it is accepted as a treatise of philosophical speculations, it is simply a waste of time. So what the way Bhagavad Gita is spoken as it is, if we understand, then only it is useful, otherwise it is simply waste of time. Okay, so the presentation of Bhagavad Gita's history is very important here. Okay, Krishna, like yesterday in yesterday's text in the first shloka, Krishna explained the whole history of Bhagavad Gita. So that itself shows that how Krishna is transcendental. He is always there. No. So when we understand this, we develop a great faith in hearing and understanding Bhagavad Gita. That it's not very new, it's very old, it's historical book. Krishna gave this knowledge to his sun god. Additionally, Krishna's claim to be the original proponent of knowledge, that is more than 2 million years old, is sparks a conversation that allows Krishna to reveal his supreme transcendental position. So Krishna is saying that even before 2 million years also I spoke the same Bhagavad Gita. So we can understand that Krishna is transcendental. Now, another point here is that Krishna is saying that this knowledge was there, it was broken, the chain was broken, and now again I am re-establishing this chain. So whenever the disciplic succession is broken, Krishna himself re-establishes. Okay, and that authority is with Krishna only. So Krishna only can re-establish, or Krishna can send some his devotee, because when the disciplic succession is broken, then here Krishna is saying it was, I gave it to Vivaswan, then he gave to Manu, Ichwaku, like that it was coming down, it was lost. So today I am re-establishing. So who can re-establish? Krishna himself can re-establish. So another point here is that it is very necessary that parampara should go on. The disciplic succession should move next. Sometimes people say, no, this is the last Guru, Acharya. After that, nobody can be Guru. And they say, because this is the final last Guru, after this, nobody is qualified to be a Guru. So that means we are objecting that on the qualification of that Guru, that he could not continue the parampara. Okay. So many times people say that Prabhupada is the last, after that there is no Guru. So that's all not accepted here, because even Krishna wants that parampara should go on, disciplic succession should go on. If that was the case, that no further Acharya or Guru is needed, then even Krishna don't have any need to re-establish the parampara. Because you can say, anyway, this last Acharya is there, everybody accept him only, the Guru. Take initiation from him, no matter whether he is physically present or not. So, but he did not say that. Krishna did not say that. Krishna is saying that because the parampara is lost, okay, somehow if it is lost, okay, I am re-establishing it. So that is why Krishna has this authority that he re-establishes the parampara. But somehow the parampara should go on. Parampara cannot stop. Okay. So if it is stopped, then Krishna will come and he will re-establish. Otherwise it will go on. Okay. So next, so Acharya, Guru, can give the authority to the next level, and then in this way the parampara will move. Okay. Text number 3. Sa evayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. Very nice. Bhaktosi me sakha cheti. That very ancient science of the relationship with the Supreme is today told by me to you, because you are my devotee as well as my friend. Very nice. Therefore you can understand the transcendental mystery of this science. Who can understand? Who is friend and devotee of Krishna. They only can understand, not anyone. This ancient science of the relationship with the Supreme. What is Bhagavad-Gita's knowledge? Teaching us our relationship with Supreme, and this knowledge is today told by me. Krishna is saying that I am telling this knowledge to you because you are my devotee as well as my friend. So anybody who is devotee of Krishna, he can understand. Only he can understand Bhagavad-Gita. Others can only interpret. They can only make some some meaning out of their mental speculation. Original message of Krishna can be understood only by the devotee of Krishna. So that is why when we take the original message of Bhagavad-Gita in Parampara, then it is very easy to understand. There are two classes of men, namely the devotee and the demon. The Lord selected Arjuna as the recipient of this great science owing to his becoming the devotee of the Lord. But for the demon, it is not possible to understand this great mysterious science. There are a number of editions of this great book of knowledge, and some by them have commentaries, and some of them have commentaries by the devotees, and some of them have commentaries by the demons. Commentation, so even the demons, Prabhupada is saying even the demons are commenting on Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, why they demons? Because they don't believe in the God, but they take another meaning of Bhagavad-Gita and they propagate something. Commentation by the devotee. Commentation by the devotee is real, whereas that of the demon is useless. The demon's commentary is useless. Arjuna accepts Sri Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and any commentary on the Gita following in the footsteps of Arjuna is real devotional service to the cause of this great science. So the way Arjuna accepted the Bhagavad-Gita or the position of Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the same way anybody following in the footsteps of Arjuna, he can also understand Bhagavad-Gita, and that is the real devotional service. The demoniac, however, concoct something about Krishna and mislead the public and general readers from the path of Krishna's instruction. So many demoniac mentality people are there. They are saying that there is no Krishna. Actually, there is somebody inside Krishna who is speaking. That supreme aham, like Krishna is saying, no. So they are saying it is not this Krishna, it is inside Krishna something is there. That is supreme, or like that many things they are telling. Okay. And they are concluding that Krishna is not having no form, Krishna is having no rupa, like that. Many problems. Okay. One should try to follow the disciplic succession from Arjuna and thus be benefited. Okay. So Prabhupada is saying that one should follow the path of Arjuna, the footstep of Arjuna, and then in this way one will be benefited. Okay. So importance of Bhagavad-Gita for royal order. So to rule the citizens and protect them from material bondage to lust. Number 2, to impart Krishna consciousness and value of human life to citizens by education, culture and devotion. That's the job of the king, the royal order. And in this way helps the pursue a successful path of human life. Importance of Bhagavad-Gita being given to the sun god as the first disciple. This indicates that Bhagavad-Gita is not a speculative treatise for insignificant mundane scholars, but Bhagavad-Gita is a standard book of knowledge from the time immemorial. Krishna did not give this knowledge to any ordinary person. Okay, so it's not very cheap thing also. He selected sun god because the sun is the king of all planets and controls all planets and is rotating under Krishna's order. Okay. And then history of Bhagavad Gita, that Bhagavad Gita existed even 2 million years ago. Okay. Bhagavad Gita is apaurusheya, not touched by humans, because Bhagavad Gita is directly spoken by Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, like the Vedas are the sound vibration from the breathing of Krishna. So same way Bhagavad Gita is also the transcendental words of Krishna. So there is no difference between Vedas and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is also Veda only, and it is also apaurusheya. It is not touched by human beings. Beyond the Bhagavad Gita is beyond the 4 defects of conditioned human being. That is why one should accept Bhagavad Gita without any mundane interpretation. Okay. So then what is the demoniac spirit to approach Bhagavad Gita? Demoniac spirit to approach Bhagavad Gita is number 1, not following the parampara. Number 2, whimsical interpretation and thus dissipating its value for no one's benefit. Third, using God's property to make money. Okay, so using this anything, actually everything is Krishna's. So but people use those things and make money and enjoy, but they did not say thanks to Krishna. They are not grateful to Krishna. To accept it is a treatise of philosophical speculation. This is simply a waste of time. Some people think it is just some philosophical speculation. Not to accept Krishna as he is and concoct something about Krishna. Not considering Krishna as he is, like Arjuna said, Param Dhanam, Param Brahma, Param Bhavan. Like that, Krishna is saying that Arjuna accepted Krishna as Supreme Personality Godhead, and so not accepting Krishna as Supreme Personality Godhead and saying that Krishna is something else or many other concocted ideas. So that's all demonic spirit. Now Prabhupada also saying in 4.2 purport that what is the importance of this edition of Bhagavad Gita as it is which Sri Prabhupada brought. So most of the present editions are not according to authorized disciplic succession. So there is a need of an edition in the line of parampara, in the proper disciplic succession. There is no such book. So Prabhupada is saying, I am bringing that book in English language, so that in English language also there is a authorized book as per the parampara, so that we can revive the original purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, what is the qualification to understand Bhagavad Gita? Arjuna's qualification: Arjuna is devotee and friend, bhaktesi sakha cheti, and Arjuna accepts Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So unless one accepts Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. So what is real devotional service to the cause of Bhagavad Gita? Any commentary on Bhagavad Gita in footstep of Arjuna. Okay, this is the only way to benefit from Bhagavad Gita. Any commentary which is in the authorized parampara, that can be accepted. Okay. Now in the fourth sloka, so because Krishna says that I told this knowledge 2 million years back, Arjuna will question now, you are same age almost, how it is possible like that? So that thing Krishna will clarify in the next sloka. So that we will discuss tomorrow. Okay. Hare Krishna.